Greetings, everyone. This is Elizabeth. Hello, hello. I'm here. How is everyone? Put that right there. Oh, we don't need that. Please hold. We don't need that. We'll throw that in the garbage. Okay. Wait. What? Why is that so much there? I'll move that there. I moved the lights back. I moved the lights way back, but we still have the things. We still have the things. So I don't know. I can't move them back any further. That's about where I can have them. But we have this. Shanna has made it to the live. Thank you for popping in today. Jana, hello. Adelaide, thanks for popping in today. Hey, look, I still haven't fixed that. Look, if we put that there and we put that there, we have Happy Mail. We have Happy Mail from Debbie J. Debbie J, Happy Mail. And I cut the top of that off getting in, but that's okay. We don't need that. Do we need this? We might need that. We might use that. Why not? Why not? Please hold. Let's put that there. Let's slide this and that. We're going to put that right there. We're going to use it for Pattern Paper Monday. Anna Marette. Hello. Look, we have some tissue. We have more tissue. I'm just checking, making sure there's nothing hiding in the tissues. Then we have a card in a card or an envelope. We have the things. We have all the things. I don't remember what I... Oh, look it! Oh, look it! We have a little bat! Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Okay, so she has the scorch stuff, like you paint it on and then you and heat it up. That's really cool. Scorch. And then she sublimated a little coaster. Look at that, cutie patootie. And then this. She made this a while ago. How do I get that out? My ECR with the pumpkins. I'm going to go have to put that on my keychain of chains. The keychain of chains. But look at him. Isn't he cute? I think I can drill a hole in that and then we can hang it up. We're going to hang it up. I like it. That's a cute little bat. It's a cute little bat. And my cute little ghostin. And then pattern paper. Ta-da! I won this card. I want it. Look at those little bats. Have a bewitching Halloween. I picked this one because I liked the stripeties. I like the stripeties. And here we have a piece of pattern paper, which we might use today. We might use this. Let's throw that in there. And then we have tissue paper. You can throw out your tissue paper, or you can use your tissue paper. I have a drawer for tissue paper. So there's that. And then we have the little envelope, which we will recycle. We'll recycle it. Actually, I'm going to not recycle it. I'm going to put it on this to let me know that Debbie J sent it. The day she sent the keychain. Ghost coaster wooden bat. Scorch. 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 That thing. For those that follow me on Thursdays here on the YouTubes, this Thursday is going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern. Sublimation Thursday is going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern. Debbie J and I will be doing sublimation, but it will be at 1 p.m. Eastern because she has the Scorch guy at 4 p.m. Eastern on her channel, and y'all know that when Debbie J and I get together, we can never just be an hour. So from 1 to 2, 2:30, and then, or 3, and then that'll give her time to clean up and get ready for scorchy goodness. It's really interesting. It raises it up. It because it's a paste, and then you heat it and it burns. It's kind of cool. I like it. I think it's cool. Okay, so thank you, Debbie J. Thank you, Debbie J. But today is Pattern Paper Monday, and we're gonna try and use the pattern paper. This is from Debbie J. The packaging was from Debbie J. And we might just use the packaging, and then this, and then this two, and this two, which is, wait, that is on the other side of that one, and then that is on the other side of that one. These are from Delise, our stamper girl, Delise. I had to make sure that we're still live because that one is not showing properly. I don't know what's up with that one, but we're still here. Okay. And then these are just some little scraps and stuff, and I put a note on it just to make it, to say, hey, let's use this stuff up. So we're going to use up all of this. That's what we're going to do. We're going to use it up. We're going to do like a master board, but on whatever paper this is, because we can do whatever we want. This is really interesting stuff. It's not like paper. This envelope is like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's very interesting. And this has got a little bit of gluey stuff. Do we need to use this piece? No. But we'll leave it. We'll leave it. Does it look dark, or is it just me? Like, why does it look like that? I guess it's not that dark. It's kind of weird. Mary's Crafty Creations. Hello, hello. Jim, sir, how are you doing? I don't know. It's weird. On the computer, it looks really dark. It might just be because of the white paper. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. First things first, though. First things first. Be creative. It looks... Yeah, I think it's this. Because then it lightens up. But then there's that. Let's see if we can go into this. Contrast? Too much contrast. Not enough contrast? Let's fix that a little. I think that's better. Okay. So we did that. But first things first, we got to make sure that the glue is going to stick to this. Because it's not like paper. It's interesting, of course. I mean, it is whatever it is. But we want to make sure that it's going to stick. So let's make sure it sticks. Abraham! Hello, hello. Okay. I think it does. I think it sticks just fine. Look at that. Look at that. We're going to do pieces. When we're not thinking about it, we're just going to chop them up and do the things. Those are small enough. Small pieces, big pieces, everyday crafty pieces. Look at us. Isn't it neat? We're just chopping the sheet. That one almost looks like a coffin. Cordelia, hello, hello. I'm not going to chop all of the brown ones, but we're going to throw some of this in there too. Ugh, that one's a little bit thicker. Oops. I keep snagging that. Get back in there. Go to your home. Okay, and then we're gonna wait. Are we? I don't know. That. We had a piece that hit the floor. We might need this as a whole sheet, and then we're gonna cut this one down too. But we're gonna be more mindful of this one, I think. Cut your paper any way that you want when you're doing a masterboard. We're just making paper with the paper. you chop up the paper to make the paper. Pam! Air hugs. Aww. I'm gonna go. Woke up. Yeah, she's been up super duper early. Her needs an OPN. Okay, and then I think I'll leave that one there. And then I think I'm going to cut the polka dots just in regular, but some skinny, some, I don't know. Polka dot, polka dot, polka dot. And then I'm going to cut this one. You know what? We're going to do this one a little bit different. We're going to do this one. Because circles are fun. I think we'll put these ones on towards the end so we can add interest that way. Fussy cutting. I know we have Team Fussy Cutters and Team No Way We Fussy Cut. But I am totally Team Fussy Cutting. It's fun. In my opinion, it's fun. And it doesn't have to be perfect. That's another thing I like about it. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then we're just going to glue our papers down. And we're going to make some really cool paper. And then we'll cut it and make a card with all this fun stuff. That one just kind of looks like it needs to be like that. Oh, kind of looks like it needs to be like that too. Like a little pin and a little thinky bubble. Right? This one I need to just round that out. There. And then we have these little bits. I'll set those over there. They're probably going to go in the garbage because I cut all the things. And then we have these. We're going to wait on these because I'm not 100% sure how I want them to look. But we have all of that. We have all of that. And we have that and that. And we're going to do some gluing. Are you guys ready? And we're going to sprinkle the goodness. And we have this lovely frame from our crafty friend, Abraham. Get the laundry. Thank you. I like my nails too. So Abraham is talking about, he left a comment on a video, the walkthrough. If you guys haven't seen it, there is an actual pre-recorded video on my channel. I did a little walkthrough of my craft area, and Abraham left a comment, and then Abraham went and watched other videos and went to leave a comment on the other video, and it was hours later. It's like 2 hours, 3 hours later, and the comment he left for them showed up in mine. And I'm like, it felt a little harsh. And I'm like, hey, wait, that can't be right. So I questioned it. And I was right. It wasn't meant for me. It was not meant for me. It was bizarre. But, like, it's a good thing I noticed Abraham. And I'm like, yeah, it's just not right. It's just not right. But it was kind of funny. I sat and pondered that comment for a while. And I'm like, it doesn't even make sense. Doesn't even make sense. But we'll question. We'll question. And see how it goes. You guys, we're just going to glue things down. And how they overlap and do the things, we'll be fine with. And we'll leave some white space too. Because white space is fun. And yeah, it was uber-de-duper crazy. Oops, gotta glue that a little bit more. Because there's a crease right there. We just gotta glue it down. Adelaide says, I saw the walkthrough and it was really inspiring. Now I know what I have to do to my own workspace. And don't feel bad if you do reworking and then you got to do it again in a couple of months. That's happened to me. I did a cleaning, right? And then I had to redo it because it wasn't flowing good. It wasn't flowing good. But it's flowing now. It's amazing how much, just a little tweak. Like, all I did was move a table, really. That's all I did, as I moved a table. And it seems like we have so much more room. It's insane. Like, the space right there. There's a space right there. It's huge. And it used to be like this. Like, there was enough space to walk through. But now it's got a lot of space. And I'm happy. I'm really happy because all of my inks are hanging out. All of my inks are hanging out with me. And I like that. I like it when the inks get to hang out with me. In the probable causes arrests, they mentioned some of the text messages from the accused. The woman said she wanted to karate kicked. Right? That's just, ugh. People are gross. Some people are just, as I told Abraham, where's Dexter when you need him? Dexter, we need you. Do. Maddie! Girl, you're just in time. Look, that one's already got a piece glued to it, and we just took it off. Thought I had more colors. More colors. We like using our scraps. And in ways like this, like, get that off of there. Then we're going to chop it up. Don't worry if it looks a little weird, because once you chop it up and do other things to it, it's going to be interesting. More interesting. I think we'll throw some texture paste on this. Ooh, that's a good idea. Texture paste. We like texture paste. We might run it through a stencil. Texture paste in a stencil. Yeah. What do we want to use? Apparently I like triangles too. Who doesn't love a good triangle? I actually like triangles quite a bit. Christopher, hello, hello. Fold the laundry, fold the laundry. Da-da-da-da-da-da. We're doing kind of like a masterboard. We're just gluing our little scraps down. We're gluing them right to the packaging that we got today. We're recycling. We're recycling. I feel like, wait, ASMR, is that, you guys, I don't even know. I'm so bad. Yes, ASMR is Christopher. Still has the jet lag. Jet lag. That's Christopher's channel. Here is Cordelia's channel. Who else is here? Mary's Crafty Creations. Share, copy. We're sharing channels today. Please hold. Please hold. There's Mary's Crafty Creations. Abraham. How do I have yours in here? Maddie. There's Maddie. We'll share Maddie's too. Search Sinners and Secrets podcast. Hey, wait. There we go. Share, copy link. If you like podcasts on true crime, there's Abraham. And if I miss somebody that Be Creative, I don't think you have. Do you have? You have 3 videos. Oh wow. I don't know if Be Creative is gonna do any more. But they are also on Instagram. Be Creative has wonderful stuff on Instagram. And 3 videos. 3 videos of her doodling. I think I got everybody with channels. Yeah. That's all right, though. It's okay. But they can get to you, well, I don't know. Can they get to your Instagram from there? I want that piece poking through. We want that piece. Boop, 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 boop. Do we want to go? No, we're going to go right there. It's the same name on IG. Is that glued down? That is glued down. We're going to glue that right on it. Look at that. We can do whatever we want. Can you? Oh, can you see that? I can see that. But can you? Oh, look at that. That little piece just kind of fit kind of in there, didn't it? This one's too big. More purple. More purple! Glue that there. Paper from our crafty friends. Gotta love that. Running out of space. We're running out of space. Kind of running out of colors, but we're just gonna keep going. Even if it's mostly just one color, we're not gonna care. We're gonna do the things. It fell there, so that's where it's going. We're gonna get all these pieces on here. And then we have 2 more of this one. Oh, look at that. That'll work. We're going to use them because I don't want to put them in my garbage, and I don't want to put them in my, I don't want to put them back in my thing. So we're just going to glue those colors down. And then we'll add some texture and stuff over the top, which will be fun. We like doing stencils and stuff. Slow that down a little. Okay, and then we had a lot of purple left. Not so much purple. That's good. And then these. Ooh, look! Another one. Another one! We'll go put it up there. Christopher, subscribe to everyone. Awesome sauce. You guys are fabulous. Oh, I need to glue that down. I like that there. Let's glue it down there. I'm going to go just a little bit under that one. And your master board can be all sorts of kooky because you're going to chop it up and it will be fabulous. And if you have areas you like better than others, oops, glue. Oh, yes. Thanks, Maddie. Girl, you didn't have the energy because I had all the energy. I'm so, I was so happy with my room. And I sounded out of breath because, you guys, I vacuumed. Well, I went to the store, I came home, I came upstairs, and I vacuumed and stuff. That's why, like, my coffee cup and everything was just out on the table. I literally came home, dropped my stuff, vacuumed, and hit record. So I was out of breath because I traveled 3 flights of stairs to come up here to do that video. And yeah, I'm really happy with the space. My son came up today to bring me some pizza bites, and he's like, there's so much room up here. I'm like, I know, it's weird, okay, because we have all this room, but all I did was like move a table. It's kind of crazy. The table was originally in the way it was because I left it for my kids to do crafting, but then they never come up here to craft. So I took the table away, and I have the table now. So they can just use this space when I'm not up here. Because I'm not up here all the time. But yeah, so I was really happy. And then I did some video in. So I have a reel that's going to go up on my stuff on Friday. Oh, I listened back to it. I was like, I sounded like I was trying to catch my breath. It was crazy. I felt that way. And then we've got our specialty pieces that we're going to put on last. I just needed to make sure, like, things aren't on it, right? And another great thing about me cleaning up, like, you guys can, when I redid the room, I put this camera arms up higher so you guys can really get out of the way. And I can bring in big, like, look at that. That's all in the camera. Anyways, I know, right? All the things. Make it like a T. And wait till you get rid of all the stuff in that second space. Then you'll have a lot more room in the main space. If you haven't used what's in their top. I know. I really should. Some of the boxes in there. CDs. Movies on CDs. Back in the day when you could copy a movie. Well, it was illegal still. Like, don't copy movies. But I have a ton of movies on CD. And, you know, we just haven't watched them. Rosie, thanks for popping in today. Hope you're doing well. Mahogany fingers, says Cordelia. Mahogany, mahogany, mahogany. We're gonna put do I want that there? I think so. We're going to put that there. Don't think about it too much, you guys. Just stick the stuff down. Stick it down. Look at how kooky that is. Why keep evidence? Because I might watch those movies when I have to get rid of all of my subscriptions and stuff, you guys. Trying to decide what side I want to use. Do I want the whole thing? I don't think I want the whole thing. We're just going to get a little strip. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Maddie. So, yeah, those didn't show up in the tour because those are, on the landing. I call it a landing. You come up, when you come into the attic, you come up like 6 steps. Then there's the landing, and then you turn and go up another 6 steps. There's the bookcase is right there with all of her Star Trek books and stuff. They're there. Don't you worry. But, yeah, they're just not in the craft room. So I get to look at them every time I come up the stairs. Every time I come up the stairs, up the stairs. Yeah, I don't think I would. It gets dusty in there. It gets dusty in there. I think I like that. And that there's not really insulation in here, but that side room gets super duper hot. I try not to put too many important things in there. Right, Rosie? How fun. I've done this once on an 8.5 by 11, then made card bases. No thinking involved, right? Yeah. And yes, my mom's books are, yes, we appreciate the books. I will probably never read them. I don't know if my daughter will. Maybe one day. But they're there. They're there. And my daughter likes Star Trek, so she will inherit them one day. Not now. I'm not ready to give them up. They're mine. They're mine. Now we got lots of gray pieces. I should have did with the gray pieces what we did with the other pieces. My bad. Oh, that might be fun going that way. Yeah, down in my living room is my Batman collection. In my bedroom is my Grogu collection. And in my craft room, well, kinda, is the Star Trek collection. We like the things. My son has Transformers and Transformers. Star Wars. Transformers and Star Wars is what he collects. And then my daughter collects Littlest Pet Shop, LPSs, and Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park, Jurassic Park. She's got a lot of dinosaurs in her room. And that really makes my heart happy because, well, I love dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are awesome. And for my base, this is just packaging. Packaging we got in the mail today from Debbie J. And so we're just piling on the goodness, you guys. We're running low on scraps. That's kind of what we wanted. All these scraps that were in there are going to go into this. And then the folder will be empty and we can make card bases or card fronts, not base. Oops. Oh well. No, it's not oh well. Let's give it a different home. We don't want to put that there. There's already one there. We'll put it here. And then we'll put, what do we want to put there? We'll put that one there. We'll cover that way. I don't mind if the things are close, but that was like a little too close. If you're running low on scraps, you're doing it right, right? Right. We got the things. We got the things. And again, we don't mind the white space because we can fill the white space with texture paste and various other things. All this glue on my fingers. Ooh. Jurassic Park, yeah! The first one, of course, is my ultimate fave. That whole opening scene where they're, or not opening scene, but the whole scene where they see the dinosaurs for the first time. I gasped. I was like, oh, like, wouldn't that be a thing? Wouldn't that be a thing to go see living, breathing dinosaurs? We did Jurassic Quest. That's kind of fun. We did Jurassic Quest drive-through, and we did the Jurassic Quest walkthrough. The walkthrough we did in, wait, how was that going? I said that looked neat, but then I forgot what I was doing. We're going to do it that way. The walkthrough we did in Washington, and the drive-through we did in Pennsylvania. Super fun, but super interesting. Bless his heart. Oh, I lost my train of thought. Thanks a lot. No. Oh, we learned that the Velociraptor in the movies, they made them kind of big, right? But in real life bones, they're not very big. Velociraptors are tiny. I still wouldn't change that part of the movie for anything. I'm just going to say that because I don't care. The Velociraptors in the movie, ugh, so fabulous. So smart. Clever girls. Right, Abraham. Oh my God, that would be an awesome thing. I want to see actual fossils to better grasp the size of them. I just don't understand how they determine these animals' behaviors. I think that's a bit of a stretch. Well, they kind of base it on things, predators, predator pack hunters and stuff. But I got to see a replica of Sue the dinosaur. And if you could go and visit a museum with Sue the dinosaur, oh my gosh. We saw her huge. Just the replica, gorgeous. Right? Well, you got to make it up because because we don't know, right? We want to know, but we don't know. It's all the things. But yeah. Sue the dinosaur. We got to see her. She was pretty awesome. We're going to make that look like that as popping out from behind. But not, because we can tell that it's just been cut and put there, and that's okay. Bye, Rosie. Baseball or basketball. All right. Museum of Natural History in Manhattan has very cool displays. The movie, the movie, right? That movie, A Night at the Museum. I love those movies. You know what? We're going to do this. A Night at the Museum. I liked those movies. They were fun. I say we can leave white space, and here I am covering up the white space. Don't mind me. Dinosaurs? Well, yeah. Didn't they find some fossil feathery bits or something? I can't remember. They find all of this new stuff, and then they just have to change how things go, right? They couldn't all be lizards. Right? They couldn't all be lizards. Some of them needed pretty feathers. Maybe. I don't know. But it's not facts-based in a movie script. This is what actual... Yeah, right? Paleontologist. Yeah, A Night at the Museum. Those are good movies. There's a couple of them. At night, the movie comes to life. Ben Stiller does a good job acting in that. Robin Williams was in the first one. I want to say he was in a couple of them. Robin Williams, before he passed away. Down to all this gray. Oh, that's not even that's not even glued down. Oh, that's better. We'll put that there. We'll get one of those spots, like right there. And then we'll put this guy right there. We're almost done, you guys. It only took an hour. It only took an hour to chop all the things and glue all the things. That can't go there. That can't go there either. That can't... We're down to these little bits. Yeah, a genius comedian. Yeah, I liked Robin Williams too. I liked him as the genie on Aladdin. That was one of my faves. Checking for scraps. And then we're going to put that guy. Do we want that guy there? I wished he was a little bit fatter. Can we... Hold on a sec. We're going to try and get a chunk out of this. Our leftover scraps from the other thing. And we got that scrap there, and then we can put another gray piece there. Yep, that'll be fine. Probably shouldn't have cut that, but we did. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Morgan Mindy. Yeah, I don't know if I actually watched a lot of that. I don't know if that was... Okay, so we've got some gray pieces. Gray pieces, gray pieces, gray pieces, and some blue pieces. I should have glued down all the gray pieces and then the red pieces and then the other pieces. But we might be able to do... I didn't use that many of those, but it seems like I used a lot of those. Anyways, you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Those are our leave-over pieces. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. Okay. So here... We'll put that there. And then we'll put... I don't know. We'll put that one there. We'll put that one there the other way. Right through there. Because that's how I feel. I'm going to put that there. Mork and Mindy. In Germany, it was called My Uncle from Mars. How fun is that? Okay, so now, are you guys ready? So we have our fancy pieces, which are going to go on one or two of the cards, and then some of the white spaces. Oh, but before we do that, we can't. We need to do some, we're going to throw this away because we don't need that. Texture paste. We're going to do texturedy bits, and I didn't glue this one down. Okay, we're going to get some texture. We're going to set those. We're going to set these to the side. I'm going to glue them to something and we're going to make something with them. Just hold your horses. But for now, we're going to texture paste the cradola out of this. And we're going to do it with, I don't know, I think we got a lot of browns rolling. It might be fun to bring it all in with some of that. And some of that. Yeah. Yes. Yes, please. Thank you. We're going to get a spatula. We're going to put this down willy-nilly. Then we're going to put this down through a stencil. So I got to think about a stencil. Okay, are we ready for willy-nilly? We can do this. We're going to grab... and it's going to help tie everything in. We're going to do super thin layer because we want it to dry today. Oh, God, I love this stuff. Look, we can even add it down here at the bottom just so that the white is like a paper now. Oops. Don't rip the paper. Don't rip the paper. But don't panic if you do. Don't panic. Don't panic. Okay. Again, another hot mess. We don't care. Because this is the big picture. You know, when they say, oh, think of the big picture. No. We're reversing. We do a hot big mess because when we cut it down, then we're going to see these little bitty pictures. Little bitty pictures. Okay? And that's what we need to get it out there. We need to, you guys, it's fun. If you guys, it's a great way to just let your brain do the things. And just do the things. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, I do need to heat this just a little bit. Some of the area like that is a little bit thick. Some of it's going to dry really fast. Okay, we're going to use our Tim Holtz. Okay, can you use your embossing heat gun? Absolutely. Absolutely. Just keep moving, okay? If you're using a concentrated heat, move. Move a little bit faster. This disperses it out so it covers a larger area, and we can slow down a little. We can slow down. Laundry to do. Little works of art, that's right. And at this point, you could use foundry wax, you can use sprays, you can use splatter, you can do, like, if there's things that you haven't used in a while, do something like this. Grab those little scraps and throw them on a piece of paper or packaging, okay, because that's packaging. We reduced, reused, recycled, so thank you, Debbie J, for that envelope. And like, if you're not sure if it'll stick, glue a little sample down, and if it's sample, then it's fine. Thank you, Adeline. Okay. And then we're going to think of a stencil, and I'm going to put it in the blue. Because this blue is kind of toned with that. And then we have this little bit of this blue. So I think this one will be nice. Especially if you have colors you don't use all the time and you need to use it or lose it. Slap it down, my friends. Slap it down. Okay, when I said heat embossing tool, that made me think we should bring out some lost shadow. I think we need some lost shadow on this. And then we need, because we have our Versa marker. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. We're gonna just put some marks on, and then we're going to powder it. Now, I'm going to use this tissue. I don't know. I might lose some. It's all fine. I love lost shadow, though. So I'm going to put a tissue down. Thank you, Debbie J, for that, too. And then I'm going to make marks. Marks. I'm going to hold the pen back here. You can even close your eyes if you want. It may not pick up in all the places. We'll get some on there. It'll be fine. And then we'll just sprinkle some powder where we think we hit it. I don't know. gonna shake it into, oh, that's gonna be, wouldn't that be nice if it got caught in those, oh, oh my goodness. Oh, that was nice. Ran out. Hold on, I gotta put it back in the container. I ran out. Anyways, okay, and then, wait, where was I? Okay, did we get any down there? I don't have any marks down here. Okay, so that's easy enough to fix. Put some marks. Oops. See that? I didn't even care, you guys. We just getting some marks on there. Because we're going to be cutting this, so I want a little bit all over, right? It's like sand in your pants now at this point. We're trying to get the stuff out of there. Okay, we're going to set that aside. We're going to get this back into its container. This tissue is trying to hang on to some of this. Okay. But it's fine. Okay, and then we're going to put our lid on. I have abused this poor pen, the Versamarker, for so long. I don't even think I've even refilled it or anything. And it just still gives a mark. Not as good as it used to, but it still gives a good mark. Now we're going to grab our other heat tool. You could do it with this. You're just going to take longer to do it. And we're all about the tool for the job, right? The tool for the job. So here we are with this tool. And we're going to be careful because we've got it next to our paste and stuff. The paste may bubble. We may or may not care. It's okay. Chew! Hello, hello! Warm it up. Okay? Do this. Warm it up. I just go until it's too hot and you don't want to touch it. And then you know it's warmed up. You guys. Oops. keep flinging that to the floor. So, this mailer, this maily thingy, it's melty. It's melty. So, we crustified it on the back, but because it's melty, look, we've got like peaky holes, like, and stuff. So be mindful of the material that you're pulling out of the garbage to do the stuff with. Oops, and then I didn't even set this one. Hold on. I missed this guy right here. I missed that and that. Interesting. And also take note that embossing powder over the lunar paste doesn't set normal. It looks like it's not just it's not setting. It doesn't set in the thicker stuff. In the thinner stuff, it did just fine. But if it's a little too thick, it's not going to activate the embossing powder. Kind of interesting. But we have our shady Lost Shadow on there in these nice textured-y spots. And now we're going to throw on some of that blue. But we're going to get a stencil. And I have to think about the stencil. What stencil do I want? What stencil do I want? Oh, you know what? We'll do the new... Not the... We'll do... We'll do this one. Because it's kind of shaped like our stuff, right? Intertwined. That's what we're going to do. We're going to intertwine this right in there. Okay, and we kind of have to be a little bit thoughtful so that this is dry. So I'm not going to worry about that too much. You guys get up there. So I'm going to place my stencil, run it through, lift it, and move it without sticking it back in the stencil. Hopefully. Okay. And we're using Midnight Snack. And we don't want it everywhere. We're just going to put some of these fun little funky lines. Just kind of hit and miss. Look at that. Ooh! I'm glad we chose that. And it's okay if it's not perfect. I never strive for perfection. We just let it happen. If perfection happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then we're never disappointed because we weren't going for perfection. That one got a lot. That's all right, though. Ooh, I like that. Are you going to cut panels? We're going to cut panels, you guys. We're going to let this dry a little because it needs to. It needs to dry. I'm getting this on there kind of thick. We're going to let this dry a little. And while this is drying, we're going to go to our leftover pieces. We're going to go to our leftover pieces and use our leftover pieces in a not so crazy way. What a fun stencil this is. Just because you don't have to use the whole thing. You can just, and it's going to give you, like, wow. It's so big. Okay, I'm going to put you there. And I'm going to shift you up. Oops. Oops. And we smooshed it, and we're okay with that. I told you, we're not going for perfection. If it happens, bonus. And if you have paste that is getting kind of crusty and you're like, oh, I need to use it before I lose it, again, throw some scraps down and then get a coordinating color. And by coordinating, I just mean it looks good, right? If it looks good together, it's good. Let me turn this one this way. That's how I pick. Like, when I'm picking pattern papers and stuff, I just see what looks good together. Did all of this look good together? Because, well, it does now. Yeah, this one is Midnight Snack. It's the deeper of the blues. It's a very midnight sky kind of blue. So we're going to set this aside for a momento. And then I'm going to clean. I'm going to clean. But let's just look at that for a minute. Oh. Some of these areas when we go to cut them are going to be fabulous. And if you go and you cut and you're like, oh, this piece doesn't have enough blue, you can go back in and put it in. You can go back in. I like it. Oh, I can't wait to chop it up. Can't wait to chop it up. Let's get this cleaned off, though. Because, holy moly. We're going to get our little scrubber. Scrubber buddy. Well, it's not a scrubber buddy. It's my scrubber buddy. Let's get a piece of paper out. Shh, don't tell Pam. Don't tell Pam. We're making a background. We're making a background. We're checking it twice. Gonna find out. That's fine. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Sorry about that. Drawer. Yeah, it's a lovely blue. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That would be fun now to go put on a gel plate. Like, losing my hair in the garbage with you. I keep trying to grab my soda. I cannot spray the soda on the desk to clean the mask. We're going to pick up some of this refined copper. And what's fun too is like it's still got a little bit of shine in there because there's still mica. Even as thin and as the cleany as this wood is, it's still got micas in there. Look at that. I don't want to cover that. I want to cover some of that. Ugh. And so, yeah, it's still shiny. Shiny! And again, it looks kooky and weird. But then we could die cut. How fun would that be? Like a house wall or something? I don't know. Throw it on a gel plate and pick up some more stuff. It's the shine. Can we see the shine? You guys? Oh, there. Yeah, see? It's even in a cleanup, you're still going to get some of that mica goodness. Okay, that page, we're going to set that aside. I like that. You can fold it and put it in a book just as it is. We're going to get a paper towel. Because the mica will make your rags crusty. Or the paste. It's not the mica. It's the binding agent in the lunar paste and stuff will make your fabric crusty if you clean it with a rag. I know this because I used to clean them with rags all the time. And we will even clean some of this with a rag. Just not all of it. Just not all of it. You can take it to a sink and clean it. You can just hose it down and clean it, you guys. I just hose them down. And I don't mind if I don't get it all. I'm not particular. It'll still work. Never a drop. It's never wasted. Even if you have stuff left over, in my opinion, you're using it. You're having fun. You're creating. If there's some stuff that needs to get wiped up and get tossed away, it's not a waste. What's a waste is when you have it for years. Lunar paste. I can't say for anybody else, but lunar paste. You have it for years. And then on the 5th year, you open it up and you can't use it because it's dried out. Okay, that's a waste. We don't want to do that. So here's my crusty rag. This is like lunar paste and stuff. It's just crusty. So we're going to clean up the rest. Even if you're making stuff and you're like, oh, this didn't turn out right, you learn a lesson from that. It is still not a waste, even if you throw the card away, because you've learned something. You've learned you don't like it that way, or you learn that they just didn't do what you wanted to do, and then you do it again. My sweater is not staying put. Okay. And then we're gonna clean that off just like so. Fabulous. We're gonna put our stencil back because this girl is trying to be good and we try to put things back. We try to put the things back. So we're going to get our stencil binder. We're going to go to the back because that's where that was. Intertwined by Simon Hurley. Right back in its home. Look at that. We put it away. Put it away, put it away, put it away now. Okay. And then we put that away. Look at it. We put it away. I know. Who is this girl? Putting things away. What? We did it. We did it. Okay, that's still wet. So we're going to set that aside. And then we're going to pull out this. Because this was in our folder, remember? These was in our folder of things to use up. You quit falling on the floor? About had it with you. Spatula. This paper was in there. This is just an ugly page. This is from Delise. I don't know how I managed to use both of those on there. These little guys we're going to use on one or two of the card bases that we chop up over there. So these guys, oops, these guys are going to go right there. So then I have this, and I have this. Ooh, that's actually a pretty nice combo. We'll see what we have. I think that's the only piece of that I have. I may not be using that one. What do we got going on? What do we got going on? Not that. That's what we don't have going on. So if I cut that down, and we go like that, and then we go like that. Kind of trying to straighten it out across the top. And then have, like, I don't know. I kind of like this little bordery thing we got going on here. Wait, what am I cutting? Yeah, that one. I know what I'm doing. No, I don't. We're going to put that there. We're going to put that there. I like that there, and I like that there. So what I need to do, and then we have these. Do I like that? Let me cut this in half. I think we're going to make a half a thing with the leftovers. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. 5 1/2. And then we're going to cut this one in half. 4 1/4. That's right there. And then we're going to chop this one. I don't know. Hold on a second. Delise! Hello, hello! Okay, so we had that paper sitting there like so. And we had that like that. And we had that like that. And we had this one like this. And then we did like this. I think we like that quite a bit. And then That's fun. That's fun. And then if we can okay, so this one needs to be cut this way. And then this one needs to be cut that way. No. Haha, I did it wrong. Dang it. Okay. Okay, I like that. And then we do need to trim that off. Okay. We got that, we got that. And then I want that to fit there. What do I gotta do? What do I gotta do with that angle? I think I just need to cut that way. And then we gotta cut right. We do that there, and then we have I don't know. I think we're going straight up and down. That was way not good. Okay. Okay, there's that. And then we're going to go this way. That works. That's close enough. That's close enough. And then we got to glue it all down. We got to glue it all down. We can do this. And then I think wrong phone. Stop. Oh, good. It stopped. It's already 8:50, you guys. Oops, what was that? Oh, you guys, I forgot about Jay. Oh, Jay was on Oh So Inspired. And I forgot. I'm a bad crafty friend. I'll go watch the replay, though. And I'll leave a comment. Because today just went a little over. A little over. Because sometimes Pattern Paper Monday just is all the things. Oh, I like that. We like that. And then do we want to do... No, I think that's it. And then I'll have those little scraps we might throw in to our big thing over there. We'll see. Otherwise, they're going to go in the garbage, you guys. We don't need them. We don't need them. It's okay. Because we've used so much of our scraps. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's do some gluing, and then we'll see how our paste is doing on the other side. Was that somewhere? I feel like that was somewhere. Glue. I know. I get all tied up into this Pattern Paper Monday business. And today was a long live. We did all the fun things, though. We used up a lot of our pattern paper scraps. Pattern Paper Monday! Utilize the pieces. Utilize the pieces. Almost put that piece in there the wrong way. Is there a wrong way? Yes. Today there is a wrong way. I put that in there the wrong spot, but that's okay. We don't mind. We do things wrong sometimes, and it's okay. We'll figure it out. We might put a little chunky bit right here. So we're gonna go and grab a pencil. Pencil. So we're gonna cut this. We're not gonna draw on it. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna cut this way, and then we're gonna cut this way. Let's see. There. And there. Nope. Yep. Oh, look at that. Ooh, nice. Marguerite! Wait, what? Marguerite Francis, hello, hello. Bye, Delise. Have a good sleep. Yeah, crazy, right? Oh, did you see this before you go? If you're still here, check it out. That's what we did. And then we're going to use our fun pieces on a couple. Oh, see, that's just going to pop right out. On a couple of the cards that we chop up. That was that other pattern. It's going to look fabulous. But we got to let our paste dry a little bit so I can get in there and chop it up. Chop it up, chop it up. But yeah, it was like they were meant to be. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I feel like that was supposed to go there, but I did something and messed it up. So we're not going to put that there. It'll be fine. Look at that. It's so kooky. I like it. Those ones go that way. And those ones go that way. Using the scraps of Pattern Paper Monday. This one is not going to get cut in half. This one is going to be like a full panel. This is like the card front. Like a half a sheet of paper card front. You guys know those ones. We get a little carried away and we make them really big. This is like a bitty penny sized card. She makes beautiful, big, beautiful cards. It's a little bit crooked and I'm okay with that. Don't panic. Am I okay with it? Well, we have to. It's glued down. It's glued down. Wait. Why is that? Where was that? Now I don't know if I like it like that. I don't know. Okay, I did something. I messed it up. If I put that like that, that's going to go cockeyed. Which I'm okay with that. Am I okay with that? No. I don't know what happened. Well, I do. It didn't go as planned. It's okay. Just back up. Start again. What if we put that guy there? Take some of that gray up there. What is going on over there? Stop. Hey, do you own the 2019 Diamond in the Rough Hero Arts add-on kit? No. Oh, that's at Beth. Beth. Marguerite says, normally I lurk. Delise is wondering if you own the 2019 Hero Arts Diamond in the Rough Hero Arts add-on kit. Beth. I messed it up so bad. I don't even know what I'm doing now. And I know it's not messed up so bad, but I feel like it's messed up so bad, you guys. If I put that there, uh-oh. What if I put that there? Because we have another big chunk of gray. And we have this, which brings in that orange again. So if I do this way, right? If I put that there, then I would need to cut this that way. And I would need to cut this that way. Okay, I like that. Let's get that down before I change my mind. Why is that not playing? Did I freeze? Or is it just me and me not knowing? Oh, you know what? The husband. Oh, the husband just left. I didn't get to say goodbye. Because it's 9 o'clock. It was trying to connect to the cars, what was happening. Oops, not that way. Gotta go this way. Okay. I'm feeling much better. But not about that. Okay. Ginger cat lady! Hello, hello. Bye, Miss Cordelia. Sleep well. There. Do. It's funny that the cream lines in this blue kind of matches the cream in there. That's the only like super duper weird shape. Can we? Do we want to? No, I don't think we want to. We're gonna be just fine with it, just like that. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. See, I got this weird shape in there now. It's fine though. It's fine. So if I go like that, we're going to have those two spaces there. Do I want that? Do I want that? That's a good question. I don't think I want that. Ooh, I have a bigger piece. If I go there, like so, and then we go this way, and this way, and this way. I'm going to cut these ones off first. Yeah, I do. I want to cut that straight. Do. Okay. And then it doesn't quite fit there. It's so rude. Oh, that's fun though. That one's fun. We're going to put that one there. I feel like we lost the piece that was going there. I'm not sure what happened. Wait. I just picked that up from there. We're going this way with it. Okay. And like this blue, when it got dark, because this is from this, and it matches that. Like, it's weird. Who are you trying to convince? Minor surgery? Yeah, stuff happens, right? And we're like, but we're okay. We're okay. We can do this. We can do this. And we're going to take up some of this void here with that. Because I'm not loving how much void is in there. It would be nice. Oh, I have tracing paper. Please hold. You guys, why didn't I think of this before? Like, I tell you some of the things. I want a piece that's going to go like this. Like this. Across the bottom. There's that piece. And then there is this piece. Tracing paper would be a little bit thicker, but this will be fine. This will be fine. So we're going to line this up right there on the edge, like so. Least amount of cutting, like so. Okay. And then we're going to take this line up to that line. Ta-da! look at that. Look at that. And then we're going to put that piece right there. We're going to go right there. Right there. And then we're going to connect those two dots. There. And then this should go right there. Oh my goodness. That was a lot of work. Sorry about that. But I had to. I had to do this. Yeah. So, paper from my stash, paper from Debbie J, paper from Delise. And it all worked. It all worked. Because that's, yeah. Could go that way. It could go that way. It could go that way. I like it like this, though. I think I like it like this. I like it like that. And then I don't have very many leftovers. I've got a little bit. We're going to throw that stuff away. We're going to save these little bits for our other thing, because they might come in handy. Never know. But those, ugh. Maybe that one. I don't know. We'll just get the garbage. Throw in the garbage. At some point, we're just done. At some point, we're just done, you guys. It's okay. You can throw it away. Oh, look at me. I cleaned. I cleaned again, you guys. Okay. Let's do some chopping of our other piece so we can see how it looks in the gloriousness that is in pieces. It's almost fully dry, you guys. It's kind of cool. Okay, so we're going to take this, and I like to work in A2 size. So we're going to see how many A2 sizes we can get out of this. And we're going to do it so that my card panels have a little bit of border. So we're going to cut them at 4 by 5 1/4. 4 by 5 1/4. We can do it. And not a single thing on this thing is straight. So, yeah, we're going to start at this end. We're going to start at this end. And we're going to just tidy up this edge. And we're going to throw it away, you guys. Don't hang on to it. Why did you not cut? That was really rude of you. Okay, so then I'm going to send this through, and we're going to do let's do the 4-inch side. Okay, so I'm going to do 4 inches, and I'm just going to hold it there. We're not lining top and bottom. You just can't. Okay, and then we're gonna, because it's really kooky and weird. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do to 5 1/4-ish. It doesn't have to be perfect at this point. And then that gives me a little bit of cutoff if I want to cut it differently. But there's 2. There's 2. Ah, I know, right? Okay, and then we now have a straight edge, so we're going to slide this back in here. to the 4, because that's what we're doing, 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to put that right there, and we're going to hold that sucker down. Okay, and we're going to do it again. Nope, we're going to turn it this way. How do I want to do this? We're going to put this, we're going to do a little bit over 4 1/4. So I have room to cut, because that is going to be like there. It'll be fine. 4 1/4. So this is 4 1/4, so we would do 5 1/4. These ones are a little bit big because it wouldn't fit in here, and it's fine. So then we're gonna do 4. Gonna cut it at the 4-inch mark. Craft by Jay. How was your time with Oh So Inspired? And we're gonna leave these ones like this. We're just gonna cut them down to this one to the 5. You know what? We're gonna do 5 1/2-ish. And then this one, I don't even know. It's gonna be a weird size. It'll be fine though. Masterboard. Yes, this one used a ton of scraps. A ton of scraps. And we used a packaging envelope. Some powder fell off while we was chopping, you guys. Because there is embossing powder in the places. Oh, I forgot to cut. I forgot to do some cutting. It's alright. We can use the little guy for this. I made a kitty! I'm gonna go watch the replay. So, that is gonna be, you know, we're gonna do, we're gonna do this. I don't even know. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. That came out really good. This one's a little long, but that'll give us some play area. This one's a little big. That one's a little small. These ones are a little interesting. But let's get her. And then we also made this one. We made this one while we were waiting for things to dry. And there is embossing powder everywhere. Please hold. I'm going to beat these pieces over the garbage. Flying cats. Okay. Hopefully that gets rid of most of that. Embossing powder is on the loose. It's on the loose. It's a loosey-goosey's. And we have just a few little chunkies. Pardon me while I pick that up with a sticky finger. These will get put away. This will get put away. We have this, and this was in our little thing. Oh, look it. That just pops right off of there. Oh, look it. And then we can frame a piece. I don't know about the frame. But the Follow Your Dreams, I stamped that a while ago. could also go on there. No. Maybe. I feel like maybe that should be black. We might color that black, but before we do, we're going to grab our little caboodle scrapbook.com container. And then we're going to pick. Oh, we're definitely picking black. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, we left the room so we could leave this little burnty area. But I don't like this, so we're going to trim that off. Again, it's just the packaging. It's not paper. It was like a plasticky packaging. That's why it burnt some holes in there. It's fine. It's fine. And then we're going to do... You know what we're going to do, you guys? We're going to wrap that over. Because that's going to be cool. We're going to center that a little bit and we're going to wrap it over. That's what we're doing. I'm going to use double stick tape on this part up here and then glue the rest. Because I feel like we might need the extra support to get this to stay on the other side, right? Oh my goodness. There we go. We'll get it. Then we're going to glue. We're going to do the glue. Glue. Okay. We're going to go right there where we bent it. Right to the back. Right to the front, and we're gonna trim this little piece that we don't like right there. Geometric, yes. Okay. A little cookie card. Like, and then you could put all sorts of sentiments. Because it's so generic and kooky. Ooh, I don't know what we'll put on that. I don't know. But I like it. We might have to stamp this a few times. All of these could say that. I'm just saying. I really like that one. And then it's a little interesting because we went to the backside with it. Right? I like it. And then our little people. Okay, and then we're going to pull out another black one. Let's do a side fold because we can. And again, where's the top? We could do this one again. We could totally fold it over or just cut it. How do I feel? I think we're gonna cut it. Or we could cut it straight down that side. We can straighten it up, but I like this. So I think we're gonna cut. We're going to cut that off. Okay. And then if we want, we can glue this piece to the center. the center, the enter cards. So we won't have any scraps left over. Wouldn't that be nice? That can go there. Look it! We decorated the inside. Who does that? Apparently today I do. And we're going to be okay that it's sticking up in different places because we warped it. We warped it when we melted the plastic we packaged it on. It's fine. Oh, look. And again, look at that. That just kind of pops right there. And if you need it to stay, you guys, you can just put something heavy on it. Put that on it. Okay. Next, we're going to do another one of these. And I like that they're not straight. And then we're going to snip this one. I'm going to put this one right to the top, I think. So we just need to take off that much. That much. And how much is that much? That much is that much. I kind of have to beat it up a little bit. Beat it up. Another one that got mingled. Let's clean that up. Or not. Okay. This one was going to go to the top. So we're going to have a little bit of black space on either side. And the bottom, but not at the top. Because that's just how I want it. You can do yours however you want yours. And just know that you can do it in different ways. It'll be interesting. And this one would be open like this. I think definitely open like this. And then we're going to put another little chunk because we don't want to throw it in the garbage, but we don't want to save it either. So look at us throwing it in the center. This time I'm going to put it up a little bit higher. So we could write above it and then sign below it. Look at that. And they're so shiny. They're so shiny. So shiny. Let's do a top fold one for this one. And we're going to see this part here got all melty and weird and gross, and we're okay with it because we can flatten it out so it will mill just fine. And we're going to go right just like that. We're going to put this right there. And then do that right there, right to the top. And this one, again, put something heavy on it, flatten it. And then we have so many more we could do. Like, how easy was that? But I want to, how many did we just do? 4? There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. But we have our other pieces. So these are just the lucky ones. These are the lucky few that are going to get extra pieces. Because we used that lovely paper that Delise sent us. Okay. Look at that, you guys. Look at it. You guys can see all 4 of them. Okay. So, I cut up like, oh, look it. Oh, that's nice. That one looks like a map. Tars Plus, hello, hello. That one's gonna go there. Thanks for popping in today. So we had saved some of those little bitty pieces for the top, which I'm glad we did, because look at how cute they are. And you can totally pop them up. I'm just going to glue them down, you guys. These things are already extra. Read all about it, because we put we put so much paper on here. Okay. I don't even know if that one's gonna stick. We may have to put tape on there. We'll see. So we used packaging to make our master board, and we used leftover scraps from various other projects, plus 2 card panels from Delise and a card panel, or I said card panel, paper. We used 3 of the 4 that Delise sent, and then Debbie J sent this, and oddly it all went together. I don't know, it just worked. Probably because I was like, we're doing this and I don't care. We're just going to make it be a thing. And this is the thing it is. It grew into this, you guys. Actually put you there. This nice big ol' chunky bit. I'll have to send one to Delise and be like, girl, this is the paper you sent me. Look it. So chunky and weird. Wait, where were you? I feel like that was supposed to be over there, but we're gonna put it, I don't know, do I want it there? Yeah, we're just gonna put it there. It'll be fine. I don't want to throw it away. I took the time to cut the thing out. Now I want to save it. Thank you. This is just stuff I've learned watching other people's, like Biddy Penny. Biddy Penny, she is a great one for these masterboard things. That's where I've got a lot of my ideas for that. I think we'll put that there. And I think we're going to put a couple of more diamonds on, because I have them. I think we're going to put just, I'm going to put that one maybe there. And then maybe there. I just feel like it needs a little bit more. So we're going to put that one there. And we're going to put that one there. And Gail Augustinelli, she does a lot of collage stuff in the grungy vibe. A lot of the tans and stuff. She makes a lot of junk journals. She's a good one to watch just for letting the mind go and just put things together. That one's turned that way, so I think we'll put these two this way. And then we just got to make sure everybody's glued down. Nope, see? Not glued down. This guy here hanging out in the corner. And then you can do your sentiments. What happened there? Your sentiments, you can pick a color out of the thing, or pick, like, that red really pops. The green looks nice too. Or you can bring in a lighter blue, because we do have the blues, but the red, like, really pops off of there. But yeah, you can put whatever. I mean, look at that. That's so nice. So nice. Such crazy things. I have so many more. Okay, so there's that. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Yes, it's basically Frankenpaper, aka a masterboard, however you want to call it. And actually this one opens this way, and this one opens this way. Those two go like that, and then those two go like that. But yeah, when you just take your scraps and you Frankenstein the pieces back together to make another sheet. I feel like you can make sets of note cards. Like these could be, yeah, that's a good idea too. You could totally, like, if you get some paper and put it together, and then that could be like the cover of your notebook, a cover and a cover, right? Or put a little spiral down the side. That would be super cute. Thank you, Marguerite. Yes, we have 2 shades of lunar paste today. We used refined copper. And then we also used Midnight Snack. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Ginger Cat Lady was explaining glue books today. Yeah, those are interesting. You just kind of like glue all your stuff, and then you can die cut them because you made the picture or things back up. You got a cinch for $15? A mini one? Good job. You want me to send you a couple of these? Because I got like 6 more. I got 6. But even when you're cutting, and like this was a leftover piece, you can still, like, what I would do is I think I would cut the packaging off on this side, and then it's a little nub there, and it's a little nub here. Like so. Could also cut that off. I don't think this one is nice as the other ones with the stuff on the bottom. So even if you have like weird shaped ones, embrace them. I've got glue everywhere. Get off of me. And we're going to cut this white piece off too, just because. So like, we could bump it up to there and put that right there. Put some paste in there. You could do a stencil in there. I mean, you could do all sorts of stuff. I don't have any binding machines. Well, I have the disc maker, the mushroom punch, this. I have the tool that lets you do these. The mushroom disc. And then I have the thing that punches the mushrooms and then you put them on discs. With the cinch you have, I used to have back in the day, but it pokes the holes, then you put the ring in, you put the paper in, you put the paper on the ring and then you set it in and then it pinches the ring closed. But yeah, bindings are fun, or you could sew them together or staple them together or poke a hole and 3-ring binder it kind of thing. I don't know, but yeah. Jay says, I'm sure if I had long nails, I'd glue them to something eventually. Yeah. I've got all the paste on me and everything. But, yeah, so I'm going to pick one of these and send them to Delise and say thank you for the things. This is what we did. And then I will send a couple to Jay. Oh, and then see, like this right here. This one kind of popped up. Don't panic, you guys, because we did some chopping and stuff. We're just going to glue it back down. Because it just wasn't taped. And then that's done. A long stapler that you've never... Nice. You should make something. Should make something, sir. Well, you did make something today. I gotta go back and watch. What you made. But then, after all of the paper we had out today, I have this piece. I have this chunk and a couple of these little things. But I think I'm gonna do away with these. I'm done with those, but I am gonna save these just because. They're a decent sized chunk. So I can save these. And this. But we also made that. I almost forgot about him. How could we forget about you? I know, right? I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me this evening. I took up all of your time. Look at me picking up the papers I dropped on the floor. I just vacuumed. I don't want to look like a total slob yet. Yes, acrylic medium fixes everything. Mod Podge, absolutely. This glue, Barely Arts glue, all the glues that are good. You want to take apart a notebook so you can do something to the cover. See, you could do this to the cover of a book. You could do all the things. But I want to thank you guys. I will be on TikTok at 2 tomorrow, which is a Tuesday. And then I will be live at 7 p.m. Eastern for the regular third Tuesday of the month, which is Normally 2 crafty girls, but it'll just be 1 crafty girl. I'm not sure what we'll be doing. Oh, I might paint my eyeball a little bit. I don't know. Okay. And then I feel like I want to put this sentiment on, but in like red. Because I really like this. I like how it just sits on all of these, but I think it could be in like red on all of them and not rainbow. I know, I said it. I said what I said. And then Wednesday. What is Wednesday? I don't know. We're doing something at 7 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday. 2 p.m. TikTok. And then, you guys, Thursday we do lives. Friday I will be live. And Ranger notified us that Simon Hurley will be live on Friday, the 21st. I hope to see you guys there. Gesso. Wacky Wednesday. Actually, no, not Wacky Wednesday. Scrapbooking. We're making a scrapbook page. Scrapbook page Wednesday. That is, yeah, wow, yeah, because that's already the third Wednesday. Whew, can you believe it? 3 Wednesdays into November already. And then next week is Thanksgiving, and I will be live on my usual channels on Thanksgiving for anybody that wants to hang out. Thursday 3 on the YouTubes, and then 7 on TikTok, or 8. 7 or 8. Wacky Wednesday. You should go live together. Oh, neat. You? Me? What? Jay's going live with me, you guys, on birthday week. A lot of people are. 6 people are going live with me on birthday week. And then I'm going to be live with Jay on his channel. We're going to do a pattern paper Monday on Jay's channel, you guys, during my usual pattern paper Monday hour. But we're going to be hanging out on Jay's channel. I'm excited about that. So, Wacky Wednesday. Alright, my friends. I'm going to go get something to eat, and then I'm going to turn on the YouTube so I can go watch what Jay made on Oh So Inspired. Until next time, stay crafty, my friends. Bye-bye.